Hi, this is Sandy. Welcome to our wee Tennessee homestead. Uh, Sorry about the way I look. It's just after 1 in the morning. I'm in the middle of doing canning and dehydrating and stuff, and it's hot in here because we don't have air conditioning. So I look pretty rough, but I am finishing up a dehydrating project where I dehydrated some frozen corn. Just remember, even if you have a homestead, sometimes you don't have certain crops. Sometimes your crops failed. We didn't get any corn planted. I have canned some corn from the grocery store from ears of corn when they had it on sale for the holiday. And I bought a couple 2-pound bags of frozen corn at Food Lion the other day because the prices are going up on the frozen vegetables. I wanted to get them while I could. So I'm going to turn this around. Okay, so I've already pulled some of the racks of corn. They went on as frozen corn that I had let thaw a little bit just to try to get some of the moisture out of them. Now they're all dried. At least the racks that I'm pulling right now are. When you have corn that's dry, and my camera is not like flipping around, so I'm having to hold this weird. It'll bounce, and it's got kind of a you can hear the sound that it makes. Anyway, so the reason that I wanted to go ahead and do this, and I'll show you, this is what I've got so far. That's about 2 pounds of corn right there. Yeah, I just want to encourage you, even if you don't have a garden that's producing what you want, even if you don't have your homestead yet, you're in an apartment, you're in a whatever, you can still become more self-sufficient. You can still be putting food away. Listen, guys, the prices aren't going to get any better. Okay, there's shortages coming. There's farmers that can't plant. There's farmers having to sell their livestock because they can't feed them because of the prices. Things are going to get worse. So you need to start now where you're at. You need to start putting food aside. If you have not been following world events that are leading to the situation that we're in right now and worse, okay, guys, you've got to start putting some food aside, even if it's 5 cans a week, something. Even if you're on food stamps, okay, buy a cheaper brand, buy some extra cans, buy a couple extra cans, do something, buy some beans, whatever. But buy food you're going to eat. Buy food that your family will eat. But listen, if you buy it now, it's going to be a whole lot cheaper than later on this year or next year. I can promise you that. So if you don't have a dehydrator, you can still get the little round Presto or Nesco dehydrators. I saw dehydrators. I'm recording this on August 6th. About a week ago, I saw dehydrators on Amazon for about $40 or $50. I know for some of you that's out of reach. I understand, because like my husband Tim has been laid off for almost 2 months. I get that sometimes you just can't afford it. But if there's any way you can get yourself a dehydrator and start putting food aside, I'm going to have 4 pounds of corn stored in about a quart-sized jar. You can do frozen mixed vegetables, you can do green beans, you can do peas, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can dehydrate fruit. So I just want to encourage you, work with what you have, work with where you're at. Don't wait until everything falls into place for the perfect scenario, because that's just not going to happen. You got to work with where you're at. Learn skills. Practice your skills. You need to practice now. If you've got equipment that you haven't used, if you've never used your canner, your water bath canner or your pressure canner, you need to be practicing now while there's food still available. You need to be practicing using your dehydrator. You need to get some good references. If you can't afford to go buy the books, then print the information off the internet, because I'm going to tell you, there might be a point in time where the internet's gone, where the internet's down, and you can't access Google and you can't access YouTube videos or anything like that. You need to have hard copies of your information, and you need to be doing something now. Every single day you need to be moving the needle forward. And I understand there's times, we haven't been able to go out and buy groceries like we used to, because our income's been cut. We've got less than $1,000 coming in with the unemployment per month, and so groceries just aren't. We're not able to go buy them, so we've been using some of the things that we had put aside. We didn't have a whole lot put aside, but at least we had something. So even if things straighten up, you never know when you might have your own personal emergency that you need to have things prepared for. So, again, sorry, my camera does not turn around for some reason on this phone. There's the corn. I had my other dehydrator running at the same time. I've got it's an old Presto dehydrator that I've had since 1998. Doesn't even have temperature settings, doesn't have time settings. You plug it in, it's on. I have no idea what temperature it is. But anyway, I had been blessed with a bunch of green peppers. Since I have 3 pepper plants and they've produced like 3 peppers the whole season. So I dehydrated some green peppers. I've only got 4 trays on that dehydrator, so I've got to do another run of those. But if you dehydrate them, you can always throw them in soups. You can use them, you throw them as little crunchy things on salad and stuff. So the whole point is, get busy, get to where every single day you're doing something to move the needle forward. Sorry, I'm trying to get better lighting, and I'm just like dripping sweat in here. This is normal for here. So anyway, we'll catch you next time. If you do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers so I can do some lives, because I would be able to do that easier than these, because you're supposed to like edit these, and I haven't had the time to. So if you could help me get to 50 subscribers, that would be awesome. We're not making a dime off of this. We're just trying to encourage people, share our journey with you. It's been a rough many months between health issues and finances and stuff. So wherever you're at, if you're struggling, I understand. So, but you know what? God is faithful. God is a faithful God. And if you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, He's never going to leave you or forsake you. He's always going to be there for you. And He's going to give you, He says, if you lack wisdom, ask, and He'll give it to you. So with that, remember to thank God for something today, if nothing more than the fact that you have breath within you. And with that, excuse me, I'm going to let you go. We'll see you next time. Please hit the little notification bell, so when I do get a video up, you'll find out about it. Thanks so much. Have a great night and be blessed. Bye-bye.